So I just wanted to make this little video here and let you guys all know that last night I've officially filed paperwork for trademark protection for the Good Ship, which is the safe space, socially responsible, cultural social media platform that I intend to launch. And I will be getting into all the details. I'm making a lot more videos. I just officially created another Gmail address, and I have a YouTube channel called The Good Ship. I have not posted on it yet. I have been listening to a lot of different varied music for most part of probably 5 years. I've been planning on producing a song from every era and every phase of my life that I'm going to write, produce, sing, all that stuff, write all the music, all of it, video for each of these. I'm going to do that. It's the intention. I'm hope to have the first ones started next year. In fact, I'm going to get to that here in a second. And to capture some of a certain part, I had been listening to three different Shirley Temple songs, which is essentially adult music that's sung by a kid, speaks very much to adults. So it's something that's been a part of me. I was very much listening to it a lot because there was a situation where I'm just not going to say it was a triggering event for me this end of September with Hurricane Ian. I'm not going to get into that, but it was kind of bringing me a little comfort. So I've been listening to this one song over and over and over and over and over again. And The Good Ship Lollipop came on by Shirley Temple. And this last night, I was listening to it come on, and the first series of words that came out of it spoke to me different than I've ever heard it speak to me before. And immediately I knew after listening to this song what the name of the social media site was going to be. And it seemed almost like the universe had planted this. I knew that when the name came that I would know immediately that it was right. And so when it hit me, immediately I knew and told the other party that are part of the nonprofit of 02/02/22 of this year had officially joined for the nonprofit, the 3 minimum that is required for Minnesota. So I sent them a message right away and said, hey, I think I just come up with the name. And said, well, keep it secret because I got to make sure that I keep this protected. And before they even responded, I was already with the trademark office and had sent off the papers, sent off all the information, had paid my dues. It had already shown checking immediately out of my checking account, and it is officially in process. And I will receive a certified letter sometime in the future, and I've kicked it off. Anyhow, so I just wanted to make this video as the first video to kind of officially say The Good Ship is the name of the social media site that I plan on launching. And everything is just really sort of starting to take on a new bit of attention. I've had a lot of people I'm having different conversations these days with people, and I'm both nervous and excited. I've been preparing for this, just trying to finish up some things at home, and then I'm ready. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to leave it at there. Look forward to more videos. I'm just throwing this one out. I just came back from doing another lumber haul and picking up supplies for getting my house kind of finished up. And wanted to make a quick video. I've been my feet haven't hardly even touched the ground for the last few days. Is just the excitement, and like I said, the conversations have been changing with the public, and so I expect action to be a reflection of some of that too. I know what I have. If you've gone into this with an open understanding, what I have posted on this social media is different than the other. So I'm bringing the other over here real soon. I'm probably just going to record a bunch of these short videos from the other site and bring them over here. And because essentially this is where I'm going to be driving the home base. And then the other YouTube account that I just created today. there are a lot of things that I'm frantically trying to organize right now. I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of stuff, but I have to try to consolidate some things with email addresses and different social medias to try to just get the business part of it, because I need to be able to open up and put my other two party onto the social media so they have control over it as well, and that I'm not the only one in control of those certain social medias. So I have to try to kind of start doing that right now. I probably will be making a TikTok account also called The Good Ship, and probably a bunch of other social medias. And that's it. That's what's going on. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of actual actions, probably until this, because I have about 15,000 pieces of information to quick sort through. I have to look at every single one of them, and that's going to probably take me a couple months. Make sure everything is categorized, everything's right amongst everything else that I'm doing, and then I should be able to start. I'm trying to say less and trying to say more at the same time. So again, there's a lot of things going on for you to see. I don't even really know at this point, because I'm just going to say that I'm ready and prepared. I can answer all the questions that I need to answer to any sort of group of type of investors. I have everything is well into process. This January will be 3 years, and I'm in the process now of writing like training manuals and stuff, so that the Peapod Center managers can just have the manual and start right off running, kind of thing. That's kind of where I'm beginning that stages now, and all the definitions of all departments, have an HR degree, so I'm kind of going at it in that sort of tactic, and just all the pieces. So anyhow, stay tuned, and I'm excited. So talk to you guys. What I have planned with the launching of the socially responsible, safe space, cultural social media platform called The Good Ship, that works with Peapod Centers. There are over 4,000 Peapod Center locations. Now that's my goal in every city, over 200,000. People can franchise off of that, but they're community centers, and they can function like your local food bank kind of sort of thing, because it is centered around identifying the needs of homeless people and then getting them settled into permanent housing long-term, with whatever algorithm that needs to be figured out to what their needs and wants are. Whole scope of thing. But you could kind of say, now what I'm talking about is all the profits that I make go back into. Peapod Centers are your television station network, community centers locally, but on a social media platform. They are a Peapod Center, 4,000 locations that you can dial in and subscribe to them, or an individual. But a Peapod Center, it's cultural center. They network a lot. There's 5 stories, 2 different production teams, a sales team, a president. There's the safe space, culture responsible part is identifying users that make money, that have high profile platforms. Nobody becomes obscure. It's a way to monitor for bad offenders, but I ain't worried too much about that, because in order to get on there I'm not going to get into that. Let's stick with the Peapod Centers. You can watch other videos if you want more things. The goal, there's going to be a very limited menu specific to a certain area at each Peapod Center that feeds everyone who works in the Peapod Center, but open to the public. There's something unique there. I'm just going to leave it at that. If you're proud of culture, this is a way to protect the culture for all of history. I'm designing this to last 1,000 years.